Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2 of the update of the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you have any question about what you'll see, be sure to leave it in the comment section. And in the meantime, go ahead, share, and like. Once again, thanks for joining. Now, as you can see, you'll be looking at some pineapples. Just two of many. Here's another. This one is huge. And another. Now, if you subscribe to the channel, you would have seen the many uses of the pineapples. And this tree is a plum tree known as the hog plum. Some people call it the Jamaican plum. Here is another tangerine tree. For those of you who have subscribed to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden would have heard and seen the story of the unbelievable takeover of this tree. There are, I believe, 5 or 6 episodes. Go watch and see what happened to this tree. Now we see some tangerines on it. Looks like it's going to be a successful one this year for the first time. Here is one that looks like it's getting ready to be ripened. Here's a big one. Another that's about, oh, it fell right off in my hand. No, but it is hard. Just going to put it away and see if it will ripen. The funny thing about this tree is that only one side of the tree is bearing fruit. Let's go towards the back. Nothing there. And I see one little one right here. Here. Here we have an ackee tree, the Jamaican national dish, ackee. It's a very young tree. And we have some pineapples in containers over here. This is an avocado plant. Hasn't started bearing yet. But all these plants started out as baby plants. More pineapples in containers. And this is another. Now this bed over here was done only 2 days ago. The pineapple bed. There's space for more. There's another banana tree or a banana plant. And another right next to it. There's the suckers. Once these bear, we chop it down and then these come up. You only get one bunch of banana from a banana plant, but they're always suckers or baby plants. Pineapple in a container. And this is what is known as June plum or golden apple. They're very sweet when ripened. Now these may look funny as if they're not good. Don't let the texture and the color fool you at all. Once they're ripened, they're very sweet. And this tree bears all year round. It's a dwarf tree. Now what you're looking at down here are pineapples. They're in a container. There are 4 of them right here. Now this tree right here is a pigeon peas or gungo. No, we never planted it. It just started growing in there. And when something is growing, we leave it alone. If something is growing that you didn't plant, it's called a volunteer plant. Or here's another bed of pineapples. And next to this is a Julie mango tree. This has never borne fruit, but this year looks like we're going to get a couple. Exactly 2. There's one down here. Hopefully the squirrels won't get to them before we do, or before it's ready. And here's another one over here. Now this is our compost bin. Everything that comes from the kitchen that is not dairy goes in this bin and produces our compost or fertilizer for the garden. Here is a sweet sap tree or sugar apple. Sweet sap or sugar apple. We have eaten 2 from it, and I see a baby one here. Check this one out. Sweet sap. If you go to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden channel, you will see the story of the bee nest, the beehive that took over this tree a few months ago. This video is getting much longer than anticipated, so I would have to return with part 3 since there is much more to cover in this garden. See you next time at the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. And you can also join me on the second channel at Tat Away with Marva. Bye-bye.